Hello, my name is Angela from Angela Simpson Functional Medicine. Thanks for coming here today. And I'd like to talk to you about a topic that is just so common in the age group I find between 35 and 55 and sometimes beyond. And that is anxiety. And often I find as women get closer and closer to perimenopause, in particular in that transition into menopause, they find that their anxiety is getting worse and worse almost by the day. And there's several different reasons why this could be happening. And it's often concluded that it's related to our hormones shifting and changing, especially if you didn't feel this at any other point in your life. But there are some women that do report they have had anxiety on and off, sometimes even into the extreme category at other points of time in their life, but they're noticing it's coming back and it's potentially getting worse now. And so, again, there are reasons for this. Definitely, as our hormones shift and change, sometimes our moods can fluctuate along with it. But when it becomes something that's more ongoing, potentially even more to the extreme level, something that's really starting to affect your life on all levels, then it's something that needs to be addressed. And it's also important to recognize that it's not just your hormones being out of balance or this time period in your life with those hormonal shifts that's actually causing you all of the anxiety. There are some other deeper root causes that are strong contributors, and it might not actually even be your hormones themselves. They're maybe your communicators, your messengers, your signalers to tell you what your symptoms are, but they're not actually the cause. And so, what are these top three root causes of anxiety that I have found both in myself and hundreds of females that I've worked with to help them get back on track? One of the main ones is imbalanced and poor gut health. And the reason for this is because our chemical signalers and messengers that actually communicate with our brain are produced in our gut that help us regulate and manage anxiety. So, when we have enough of these chemical messengers in our brain communicating back and forth from our gut to our brain, we can feel calm and regulated throughout our day for the most part. And so, we need to be thinking bigger than just hormones, and we need to be thinking, why is my gut out of balance and what can I do about it? And then further to this, one of the other root causes of anxiety is nutrient deficiencies. So this can happen again because our gut is out of balance. Maybe we're not absorbing our nutrients correctly. And then the other reason this can happen is if we're not bringing them in, we're not eating enough of the nutrients that we need to actually help us regulate our moods. And so typically what does need to be brought in is a lot of colorful fruits and vegetables. This brings in a variety of different vitamins, nutrients, minerals, and this is actually, again, what allows those chemical signalers or messengers to be produced and communicate with our brain properly. So, ideally, you're eating between 14 to 20 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. Sounds like a lot, needs to be something that's happening at every meal as well as snacks. So, it takes a real conscious thought process to get this planned out in your day. And if you feel like that's too much, often there are some, I don't like to say shortcuts, but there's some ways that you can supplement this and you can actually bring in some vitamins and minerals in pill or powder form to help you if you feel like you can't get it all in every single day of your life, which some people can't depending on what's going on, where they live, what's going on in their life. So again, nutrient deficiency is one of the main root causes of anxiety. And then the other one is definitely stress. And stress is one of the main reasons that our hormones get knocked out of balance as well. And so, again, we can't just blame our hormone imbalance symptoms, especially the anxiety, on just the time we're at in our life with our hormones shifting, because often stress is one of the big drivers behind this. So, it's really important to think, where is my stress coming from? How high is it? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself about how long it's been going on for. And then be honest with yourself about actually coming up with a strategy to do something about it. It usually requires taking on less tasks, slowing down on what you're doing, or delegating more tasks out, and making sure you have a structured relaxation technique that you can do every day that helps you to manage your stress. So, these are just some of the starting points. And then the other thing to recognize with anxiety is it is a signal of a bigger problem, especially if it's something that's getting more and more severe. And so we want to be thinking, if our gut's out of balance, that's one of the primary root causes of anxiety. What else can that cause? And typically, our gut, 80% or more of our gut is contained by our immune system here. So we know if our gut is out of balance, our immune system is as well. And this can lead to a host of different problems. It can even lead to things such as cancers and autoimmune conditions. And so if you don't have anything like that going on yet that you know of, you really want to try and prevent. And so having unregulated anxiety for long periods of time that's not addressed can lead to this. So it's just really important that you think about the big picture and how you want to get the balance back in your body, not only to get rid of the anxiety symptoms, but to actually help you prevent things in the future, keep you healthy long term. And so, if you think you might want to learn more about this, if you want to learn about your root cause of anxiety and how you can go about getting some individual strategies put in place to help you repair this, both now and for years to come, that are natural, please let me know. I know that it's very common for women to seek out medications, going to your doctor. I know it's a common thing because it does help women to manage their symptoms sometimes, but not always. So it's really important to be thinking, if you are using medications, there's no shame in that. But again, it doesn't often get you a long term result. It can sometimes be used short term to help you manage your anxiety, as can HRT, hormone replacement therapy, but it doesn't usually get you that long term end result that you're looking for. And it doesn't keep the rest of your body balanced, which is often one of the reasons that you have the anxiety in the first place. So it's really important to address the root cause. So, if you want to learn more about this and how it can help you specifically, please feel free to contact me. You can contact me at my website, www.angelasimpsonfunctionalmedicine.ca. There's a contact link there. You can also feel free to book a complimentary call. There's a link to book a call there. You can also contact me through my Facebook business page, Angela Simpson Functional Medicine. And if you haven't already joined my group, Functional Medicine for Hormone Imbalances, to learn more about what you can do right now, please feel free to sign up. Thanks, and I'm really happy to see you, and I hope that you connect with me if you have questions about how you can get yourself feeling better again. Take care.